One Direction in Australia, thanks to us, along with 9 Live and Optus, their album Up All Night, the Souvenir Edition, that's out now. And, God, fellas, you've caused such a ruckus in this country.
How are you going, guys?
Very well,
How are you?
thank you.
It's pretty crazy out there. You've got fans following you around everywhere, but, I mean, you would be used to this, right? This happens every country you go to.
I don't think it's something that we will get used to.
Really?
Because we're just normal lads, and everything that's happening to us at the moment is amazing. So I think
Lewis and Zane, Louis and Zane, you guys snuck out last night.
True.
What happened there? Run us through it. What was the thought process? You thought, I got to get out of this hotel?
It was like a smash and grab. We just thought, let's go for it.
What time was it?
It wasn't like we snuck out at like 2 a.m. We snuck out at like 8 p.m., which is past our bedtime anyway.
And where did you go and what did you do? Because we've got a lot of fans on Twitter that have been asking that.
We got lost in Sydney.
We were just roaming the street.
Just wandering around.
Looking for friends.
I think you'd have no trouble finding a few friends.
How did you bypass security? And did security or did management say, listen, fellas, that's not on, that sort of carry on?
Well, we took the security on and had to obviously move them out the way, and they are quite big.
But we saw a photo of you guys climbing up a wall, and you sat there until someone could help you. So what was the situation there?
Is there a photo of us?
Yeah, there's a photo. See this? That's a photo of you on top of a wall.
That's literally
yesterday?
from about a year ago.
That's from yesterday.
From yesterday.
Let me see this.
So you guys do this all the time.
Where is that?
I think that's where we rehearsed that time for.
Oh, yeah, no, it is, I know what you're saying.
Now,
that happens all the time. People, they release a photo. We were seriously thinking that was from last night.
No, it wasn't.
No, we were just fighting crime last night.
Now, you guys obviously were on X Factor. Who is responsible for your success? Because I know Cheryl Cole tweeted, remember who really mentored you when Simon Cowell wasn't there. Who takes the credit for it?
She's not.
She's a man.
They all kind of say that they take credit, don't they? Yeah, but I think obviously Simon's a big part of it.
Yep.
And yeah, Nicole Scherzinger was kind of part of the whole forming of us. So was Louis Walsh. So I kind of think they kind of deserve that.
Right.
But Cheryl can take credit anyway because she's hot.
She is very hot, isn't she?
That's all that.
She is an incredible woman.
Wow.
Lorraine16 on Twitter has asked, what's the craziest thing a fan has ever done to meet you guys?
Crazy. We were at a signing once. Remember when that girl went down the other lift behind where we were sat and then just kind of ran?
She
it was
found
so
a
funny.
secret lift.
They found the secret lift, but they didn't come down conspicuously. They just ran out and started screaming. So they got spotted straight away. Bless them.
They get overexcited. I think Taylor Lawton has said that it's actually the mums that are the worst. Do you agree? Like, are they the most sort of ruthless when it comes to meeting?
Yeah, we saw some when we were being followed. Then the mums were driving the cars, and I think sometimes they get a bit more excited.
They do, don't they?
My mum always said she'd be like that though. You know, like she'd be like.
Who is single out of you guys, and who is looking for love?
Well, conveniently, the 3 boys in the middle are single. That's Niall, Zane, and Harry.
Really?
Wow. What do you guys look for in a girl? Because obviously every girl would love to date you. So tell them all what you're looking for.
I like someone who's just like fun, someone who's funny, good sense of humour, and you can have a conversation with.
Yeah.
So it's good to have a conversation with a girl.
Yeah, probably.
I've always found the conversation bit the worst bit.
Really?
Oh, really?
We've got another question here from CP Directioner. What is the wallpaper on your mobile phone? So what's your screensaver, guys? Get your phones out.
I don't actually have my phone.
Mine's actually a really funny picture of Louis.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
I haven't got a minute.
This is horrendous.
What's this picture? Is in the back. It looks like he's asleep.
This is me a little bit worse aware.
Yeah, this is Louis a little bit worse
aware.
Look at the cheeky smile.
I can see that.
Can you see that from here?
He looks very happy.
We'll show it
a
after.
picture of us on the red carpet at the bridge.
Okay, beautiful. That's a nice picture.
That's Louis before that picture.
Yeah,
Right, exactly.
Before and after. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
And when you're in another country, it's fine here in Australia because you can understand the language, you can watch TV. Have you ever been in a country where, because I've done this before, I went all the way to Spain to see the Eminem movie, and I thought I want to be the first person to see it. And then I got there and it was all in Spanish. And then I thought, I'm going back to the hotel to watch TV. And then that's all in Spanish as well. And I just sat around watching nothing because I couldn't understand anything. What do you do to keep yourself entertained in those countries where you can't understand the language?
I think one time when we were in Italy, actually, we were doing in the middle of an interview with a woman, and like she was like really struggling with her English, and we just couldn't really get out what she was saying. Do you remember?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's always awkward and difficult. You're just like,
What's that? Say again.
Not Rihanna sails into Sydney.
Have you seen Rihanna? She was talking about you guys earlier, and
She's hot.
you like Rihanna?
What did she say? That is sick.
That's really cool.
Yeah, no, we were just talking about how you guys were here and huge and
She's
massive.
single too, guys. Did you know that?
Yeah.
She's got
Whoa.
no one quite permanent on the Rihanna arm at the moment.
No. Yeah.
Look at the smiles on their face. They're like, yeah, rightio. Let's wrap this interview up and go and find Riri.
Riri.
I noticed you guys were on Sydney Harbour yesterday, and you had your shirts off. You know, yesterday was freezing.
We're
English. It was lovely.
We're English, so as soon as
And
the
Irish.
sun's out, it's short.
It was about 21 degrees. That's a
warm.
hot day.
Yeah.
Oh man,
UK, that's hot.
that was we were all rugged up yesterday. It was so cold.
anyone swimming in the harbour yesterday?
Yeah,
we
we
were,
were,
yeah. Louis
Anyone
was the first in.
Anyone mention the enormous amount of bull sharks that are in the harbour there?
Yeah,
I know.
we
Yeah, we were
friendly with a
told.
few, actually.
Because I wanted to go surfing, but they
Louis
weren't allowed.
rode one.
Yeah.
Wow, you
Yeah.
guys are living dangerously. Because one, like a Navy guy got his leg bitten off the other week.
Well,
We're
Louis was
crazy.
actually dangling his feet and off the side of the boat, and then
I lost a toe.
the captain said, "Oh, this place is renowned for bull sharks," and he was straight up.
He was straight up.
He was out of
We
there.
actually fought one.
Yeah, yeah.
Another person
security guards were there, so.
has asked a question on Twitter. With bands and a lot of great bands, there's always a rift at some point. Like Jerry left the Spice Girls, Robbie walked out of
Yes.
Take That, Brian McFadden left Westlife.
Yeah.
Who would be the first to leave One Direction, do you think?
Adam.
Yeah, Adam.
Adam.
Andrew.
Andrew. Could be Andrew.
Yeah, or David.
Susan Boyle.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Straight answer.
Yeah, I think we're just having such
Paul.
an amazing time.
You would never give it up, right?
Exactly.
If you're one of these guys, you're never going to leave this band
No,
yet.
of course
This
not.
is
You're onto a
years
good
down the
thing.
track.
Yeah. Have you had any long-lost relatives come out of the woodwork? That often happens when you get really famous.
You get a few.
Yeah, like the
boss.
third cousin that lives in America, or
Wow, you've got it to a T.
Is that right? These people are popping up out of nowhere?
I found out some people were related through my granddad or something.
Really? But I
Somewhere,
think it's
cousins
just-
of some sort.
I think it's just obviously people just get excited and they just want to kind of be a part of it. I think
yeah,
so.
yeah.
I think you know
Like
who your real
Tina.
friends are.
Imagine how excited you'd be though if you were told like, "Oh yeah, that's your like distant cousin."
Yeah.
Imagine how excited you'd
Yeah,
be.
they'd
We're
love
gonna go
it.
around for a barbecue. Okay, we're gonna do more with One Direction. If you want to ask the guys a question, you can call through on 13 10 60, and of course ask them a question on Twitter. 1D on Kyle and Jackie O.
Yeah, we're extending the length of the show today. What is it? What did you call it, Jackie?
The One Direction extension.
Yes.
That's right. I like the sound of that. You guys can play with that. I'm sure you can use it in the future. More with them coming
Yeah, we
up
will.
here at Today FM.